Vision 100. It's lovely to see you even through the lens of Zoom and to be with you today. I'm David Lynch. I'm the pastor at Summer Lee's Church, and many of you know me already, so hi to those that know me and hi to those that don't know me or haven't met me yet. And with me today, I have Izaak Reiher, who's also from Summer Lee's. And we're here because Vision 100 has asked us to talk to you a little bit about ministry training. Now, Izaak and I thought about this a little bit and we thought, well, I could give you my top tips about how to train someone for ministry. Izaak could give you top tips about how to train someone for ministry. But then we thought, hang on a second, Izaak is actually, as we speak, training for ministry. He is being trained. And so we thought what might be way more useful would be simply to ask him what he's found really helpful as a trainee. What have been the things that I've done or the things that others have put on that have really helped him as he's been training for ministry? And then we thought from that, you could glean little tips that you could use for people that you're training in your churches. So that's what we're going to do. Hopefully that's helpful. But before we get into it, let's introduce Izaak. So Izaak, maybe do you want to just start by telling us a bit about yourself? Because there's probably lots of people out there in Vision 100 land that haven't met you yet.
Yeah, so as Dave said, I'm Izaak. I've been an MTS apprentice at Summer Lee's since the start of this year. Last year I lived and worked at a few camps in New Zealand and Canada. I had an absolute blast. I grew up with Christian parents and I have two brothers, one older and one younger. And so I get the pleasure of being the middle child.
Nice, middle child. And two dogs, I believe.
Yes.
Yes, that's important. Yeah. So Izaak, you're doing MTS, which is all about training. It's the ministry training strategy. You're a ministry apprentice, so you're being trained lots at the moment. And I believe you have three helpful tips, or three things, sorry, not tips, but three things that you've found particularly helpful as you've been training. So do you want to maybe tell us what tip number one is, or thing number one is?
Yeah, I'd love to. So my thing number one is definitely, like, the thing that I've found really helpful is having one-to-one meetings with my trainer every week. And that's good because I get to have some feedback on how I'm doing in ministry, and I also get help or advice on upcoming projects or events. It's really good, really helpful to just have that contact and constant and regular feedback, positive and constructive.
Okay, so it sounds like having that sort of regular contact with someone that's either training you or supporting in you some way has been really key. And I reckon that's if we're turning that into a tip, that is a great thing to bear in mind as a ministry trainer, because so often you're so busy with your stuff, it's easy just to kind of dump a ministry on someone or just take them through a little training course and then let them go. But actually, what you're saying is having that ongoing weekly contact. You know it's going to happen. You know you're going to get the input. You know you can raise the issues. That's been a really helpful thing for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And actually, even we talked yesterday, and there was a session we had a little while ago where it was a bit rushed, and that wasn't helpful.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's always good when we use all the time that we need rather than be distracted by other things that we have in the day, so that we don't have to skip important things to talk about or anything like that. So it's always good to make sure we have the right amount of time to talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So that's one thing. So making sure that there's good, ongoing, regular, booked-in contact. It's not rushed. You're giving people the opportunity to feedback and to give feedback.